Come on down South Park and meet some friends, man.
Hello, everybody. This is Clinch Collective, and welcome back, guys. And today, like, the audio is a lot better. Like, thank God, right? Like, oh my goodness. And today, guys, like, I am here with Jason once again.
What's up?
Voyager Arts YT. All right, guys. Now today will be a special video, and today, guys, like we will be going over South Park. Now, South Park to me, guys, is like one of like the greatest shows of all time. Personally, it just stands up for itself, and it just speaks for itself in general. And I just think that like it's like one of the best things ever created. Like at first, guys, like it was first made from stop motion and paper cutting, like which is like absolutely like insane.
No, I was gonna say they did it for one episode though, and
Yeah,
they just used
exactly. Yeah.
computers afterwards.
But it's still like a great episode, guys, and it just stands out perfectly in my opinion. So it's like about South Park, guys. So like every single character in the show is fucking awesome. Like we got Cartman, Kyle, Kenny, Butters, Mr. Garrison, Chef, all those characters, bro.
Yeah.
They're all fucking great. And guys, like the character development though, like in these characters are absolutely like insane. Like how Mr. Garrison was like a teacher, right, for like the students, and then he went from like gay to trans, and like that one episode that like he was like looking for his penis or whatever the fuck that shit was funny. And then he turned into Trump, which was fucking crazy to me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Garrison seems to be a sounding board for the creators to talk about whatever they want to talk about.
And that just proves like its own point. And the thing is though, is like it plays on so well with like the character itself, because like whenever that like they did make those episodes though, like that's whenever Trump was like doing like his office thing or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so like, it just adds up well, and it just proves like how South Park though, but can go on for like a very 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 long time, because like it's like up to date, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also with the Ozempic movie that they did, which was awesome.
Yeah, very good. Saw when it first came out.
Me too.
I controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
Oh, it's Lizzo.
Like in my own like humble opinion, I think that South Park can like outrun like Family Guy, Simpsons, you know what I mean, American Dad, all those shows. Personally,
Probably will.
you know what I mean? Yeah, because it's like with like the Simpsons, it's like whenever like the Simpsons first came out, like it was a very very like good show. You know what I mean? But like but the thing though, like about these shows, man, like they just keep on going on for so long.
Just milking them for everything they're worth.
Yes, like all the money they will milk you for every single dime, a dime and penny, which is honestly insane. Because it's like same thing with like Family Guy, man. Like that show used to be so fucking good.
Yeah.
Like 100%. But also like I love how like they did like with like Brian and Stewie though, you know what I'm saying, though, like going like on these adventures, you know what I mean? But then also like the Star Wars collab, that shit was goated.
Yeah.
100%.
No, you're right. But even stuff like the Star Wars collaboration, that was near the end of the time that the show was still like at a good level of quality. Like, after a certain point around like 2009, 2010, the show just fell off a cliff, and I don't think it's been able to really recover.
You know, like that's so true though. Like it's so true, because it's like, dude, I cannot even watch like a current day Family Guy episode without like turning it off. Like that's how much I don't like it anymore.
It's really, really fucking bad now.
It's so bad
It's
because like
unwatchable.
because like now they're just like clowning though like on Meg all the time and shit, and that shit just kind of like just like gets old, I would say. But also that like with like a bigger issue though, like of these cartoons, guys, is the aging. Like as you see, guys, like the show has been created from like the 90s, 80s, you know what I mean, about 90s I would say, and the characters have never aged, and it leads for no character like development like at all.
It's
You know
like,
what I mean?
Yeah, the way I see it is like if you don't age the characters up, that's one thing. Although I think South Park has actually aged characters up. They made a big deal about it. It was like a stupid promotional thing they did. Either way,
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
The point is that you put your characters in a modern day setting so that modern audiences can respond to it. Because it'd be weird if South Park or Family Guy was still set in the 90s. But the crazy part is that South Park is older than Family Guy, and yet it still feels fresher and more current than Family Guy. Even though they both have like modern day settings, South Park still feels like it's with the times, with stuff like the Cred episodes, the Ozempic episode. So Family Guy would never.
Oh yeah, no, and that's just the facts. That's just straight up facts, because the reason why is because of like South Park, they will continue doing current day things. either way.
Yeah.
They will keep on doing it, and it will always be fresh. 100%.
That's what they're good at, you know?
Exactly. And like there was like this one video of like Lizzo responding to like the Ozempic video, bro, and like she got so mad, bro.
I don't I don't necessarily think she was mad. I think she was taking it all in good fun. Cause I mean, if you're important enough to be recognized by South Park, look, at a certain point you gotta play along. Cause Trey Parker and Matt Stone, when they make fun of you, at this point you gotta play along. The Mormon Church had to play along when they made that Book of Mormon thing.
Like if you made it on South Park, bro, you know that you made it in life.
No, for real. That's like that
straight up,
means you're
guys.
relevant because South Park is probably about as relevant as it gets in terms of TV shows, just because it's been around for so long.
And then like with South Park though, man, and they made so much movies too. Like all the movies are good.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like the first one they did back in '99, that one's just a classic. But the ones they did after that for Paramount Plus, those have been pretty good. And I think they've been a good way of keeping the show alive because they don't do seasons anymore at this point because of the lawsuits.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
shit.
It's more just like long like movies basically in a way. But yeah, no, like I was telling Jason this though about like an hour ago, but like I was telling him, bro, like that like I have like the 1999 like DVD of the first movie, bro.
Yeah,
Like that shit's goated, man.
that's one of the few musicals I can really get down with, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like same here, guys. But also like another thing though, man, and then like you also have like your main character Cartman, man. Now Cartman, man, bro, like at first, bro, he hated Mexicans, Jews, literally everything that like you
Yeah.
can think of. Like it was insane. And then I remember like that one episode wherever Cartman, whenever he was like Cartman like and his friends, whatever, they were playing I guess like Mexican like a cartel or whatever basically, and like one side was the cops and the other one was the Mexicans, bro. Like what the fuck, bro?
That is fucking bizarre.
But I guess like over time, you know what I mean, like he just got worse, I would say. You know what I mean? And then they made like the superheroes as well too, like the superheroes and shit.
Oh yeah, he was the coon.
Yeah, the cool.
That's a hell of a fucking name.
I don't know why they named him that, bro. Like that's just so stupid.
It's
But
'cause-
no.
no man. Well. Let me just say, I think the thing about Cartman is that they've never portrayed him as someone to be looked up to. That's a big mistake they could have made, to where they could have said, "Yeah, Cartman is the cool rebel." No, they want you to know he's a racist piece of shit, and
Yeah,
almost
exactly.
always he embodies like the worst of society. You know?
And that's so real. That's like the realest shit possible. Like seriously. And then like with his development though, but like I guess like in like the later seasons, but then he had like a girlfriend basically.
Yes. Oh my God, that was a great story arc, man.
It honestly was honestly. Then they
People
broke up
hate
or
on
whatever, and that everything kind of happened.
Yeah, man, people hate on it, but I think that was really good, and I personally like the serialization, man. I was following like
Me
a
too.
lot of South Park related YouTubers when they did that serialization shit. I was really into that.
Yeah, I know exactly, and it's crazy. Like in like that time period of but of like Kyle's dad though, he was like I guess he was like the internet trolls of like putting
Yes.
but of like putting like dicks in like the girl's mouth like on I guess like on the internet. Like that's what it was, bro. Like just
It's
straight
been
up.
a while since I watched it, but yeah, I remember Kyle's dad was doing something.
Yeah, no, dude, like that shit was funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, but then so Jason, so it's like Jason. So it's like, what is your favorite South Park character?
Favorite character?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm trying to think of a less obvious one. I'd say Randy, just cause
Ooh, that's a good one.
you know, I know people don't like Randy at this point just because they used him so much. But my thing is, he started off as like a random background parent character. Okay, but they developed him into something that supports the show's satirical nature. They really gave him more development with like the Integrity Farm shit. I think.
Oh yeah, bro, like, that was
he's just a
gold,
cool
bro.
character. He's just cool.
No,
They could
for
put him
real.
in like situations that they can't put the boys in. Developed them into something that supports the show's satirical nature. They really gave him more development with like the Integrity Farm shit. I think.
Oh yeah, bro, like, that was
he's just a
gold,
cool
bro.
character. He's just cool.
No,
They could
for
put him
real.
in like situations that they can't put the boys in.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's so real because then also the other thing though, like about Randy, like people might not really like think about this, but honestly, dude, Randy and Tally's, I guess, like relationship or whatever, bro, in the show is just gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%, bro. Like, and they just play off with each other so well. Like, seriously.
No, seriously, man, because they're both fucking toe cats. They really need to use them more.
They honestly do. But like characters like that, they're like the only character that like I didn't like, I would say, would be Mr. Hanky. I didn't really like him personally.
He's fucking stupid. I really don't
No,
know why he's in the show.
no, and there's that, but also is that like I guess how like Mr. Hanky had like a family basically, and then bro, and that shit was so terrible, and like his wife was just drunk all the time and shit, bro. Like what the fuck? But like I feel like that like my favorite character honestly
Yeah.
is gotta be Butters, bro.
But okay, Butters is cool. Butters is really cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Butters is awesome in my opinion. Even though that like he gets like all the shit for the most part, man. But man, the like once he became like that villain, bro, man,
Yeah.
that
What's
was
his name?
goaded, bro.
The Professor
That was
Chaos?
goaded. Yeah, Mr. Chaos,
Chaos?
yeah, but and he
Oh
used
my
like hamsters
god.
and shit. It was so good, bro.
Dude. Oh my god, man.
Fucking goaded.
Man, there's so much I could say about that what's it called? That side of South Park where like what's it called? The genre parody stuff like the Stick of Truth, the superhero stuff, the Fractured
The
video
butthole,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying the name of that video game, but stuff like that. It just shows you they're not afraid to take risks. You know,
Exactly.
making a game that was
No,
just a
exactly.
giant like 6 or 7 hour episode. That's a massive risk, but I think it worked. Stick of Truth is a classic.
No, it really is, and it really made a impact on society, but and cartoon history in general.
Oh, for real.
Like honestly. But then you also have Craig and Tweak, bro. That shit was insane.
That's a hell of a way of
Bro,
putting it.
it's just so funny to me because like the Korean girls like Japanese girls like they were like drawing them kissing and shit, and then like the entire like city was like, oh my goodness, gay, gay. Like what the
To me that was really random. I don't understand why they did that, but I think there was a lot of interesting commentary in there. I'll say it
it
like
was
that.
no. Yeah, no, and that's so true because like now you have in the current day episodes that Craig and Tweak are still a thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is insane,
Yeah, no.
honestly.
That was I always think about that, and whenever like I go on like the South Park subreddit and they say, "Oh my God, Twig and Craig are still together," I still think of how that episode ended and how fucking
Yeah,
comfortable
I
they
know,
both were
bro.
with
Like it
that
was just so
shit.
dumb.
They're
It
like
was so
coerced
dumb.
into that relationship.
No, it's like the thing about Tweak though, man. It's like he worries too much about politics, I would say, but also that like he just cracked up like on caffeine, bro. I bet homie is like on like 1,000,000 milligrams of caffeine, bro. Like homie's tweaked out, bro, and that's why his name is Tweak.
Oh my fucking god, got no doubt. Yeah,
It's like their characters and like their development, though, like it actually kind of like matches each other too. Like seriously, like the reason why I say that, then you have Craig is the guy that actually like calms him down.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I think but honestly, dude, like I think that like plays off very, very well. Like
yeah.
100%.
Nah, for real, and I think in the end, putting them in a relationship, that's great development.
It is.
You
It
know?
really is. But even though that like we didn't really get like I guess like a full episode of like how they got together. I mean, like we did, but like I guess like it's like more deeper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like that's all I could really like ask for that, honestly.
No, seriously, they could have like kept them in the background, doing nothing. But instead, they decide, you know what? Let's use these two characters. Let's flesh them out some more. South
And
Park
that's why I
would do
love
that.
South Park so much.
Yeah.
Like seriously, like that's why I love South Park so much. The reason why is because like they use every character smart.
Oh, seriously.
Like honestly, guys.
It's like it's
And
great
guys,
writing,
like,
man.
not for real. Like straight up. And now we also have Kenny. Now Kenny, guys, like as we all know that like he died in
We don't have time for this. Kenny, keep him away from us. Very well, Kenny. Let us batter. Oh, Kenny. Kenny, knock it off.
Yeah. Yeah, Kenny, the story behind Kenny is a bit weird. He was affected a lot by behind the scenes stuff. He was getting
Yeah.
killed in every episode as a joke, and the creators they decided, we want to kill off Kyle because he's too
Yeah.
similar to Stan, and then they decided against it. Okay, and then they decided to kill Kenny instead, and that's one of the big
Yeah,
things people
exactly.
remember about his character, you know. But even still, you know, after Kenny was brought back to life, they still did a lot of great development on him, mostly with his
They did.
family. Because whenever they show
Mm.
anything with his family, I'm really interested in it. I think they showed it in. Did they do like a metaverse or crypto? It was one of the recent specials, and they showed a bit of his
Yeah,
family, and I
exactly.
was like, yeah, that's really fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, no, I think that like one of my favorite episodes of Kenny though is like the cat urine one. That one was just insane because like I guess like people would like trip over cat urine, bro, and Kenny was like addicted. And Cartman, bro, like he hid like all the cats in his fucking attic, but then Kenny like he eventually like found them,
Oh God.
and bro was just fucking high as shit.
I think I've seen this episode, but I repressed it from my memory because I was just
Yeah,
shocked
no,
we were.
dude. And then it's like whenever he would like trip up basically, then he would and there would be like this big animation thing basically,
Yeah.
and it would just be about like this hot girl's tits basically, and that's all it would be for. And then I believe that like it was Randy and Kenny fighting for that girl or whatever, bro. It was just so stupid.
I, well, I'm not gonna lie to y'all and say that I remember this episode, but I think I have seen it, and
Yeah, dude, it's a
I'm
trip,
straight
honestly.
disturbed. No, almost every single episode of that fucking show is a trip because they do a lot of shocking things.
They do. Like, do they do a lot?
They say and do crazy things. I remember there was a teacher at what the fuck our school, and he showed the clip of Mr. Garrison. I'm sorry, fuck Mrs. Garrison, when she was trans trying to get an abortion. And then it was that clip. Now I wasn't happy with the teacher for playing that because
Right.
for a million different.
Hello, boys! It's me, your teacher, Mrs. Garrison.
And then it was that clip. Now I wasn't happy with the teacher for playing that because
Right.
for a million
Right.
different reasons, but that's just an example of the shock humor South Park. It's so shocking that they can show it in schools and the teacher doesn't get in trouble.
You know, it's crazy though because so guys, like if you want to hear like a little bit of like lore with me and Jason, so basically it's like we went to
Yeah.
like the same school basically,
Yeah.
and like bro, like that shit. I'm not gonna go in like detail, man, but like that, dang, those times were insane. Like it was insane. And now
It
here
was
we are.
nuts. No, for real. It was a school where they show fucking South Park clips in class.
Like
That's the level of bullshit we were dealing with.
exactly. Nah, it was a great time though, guys. Like
Yeah.
whenever that like we do like release though, like our podcast is cast, you know what I'm saying? Like we can talk all about it though, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no
But
doubt.
yeah, guys.
We still got to do that, by the way.
Yeah, guys, like the podcast will be coming in soon, I would say. Just to let y'all know. But and guys, and like sorry, but and guys, so basically it's like before this video basically, so like my mic, it was kind of like shitty, but like we got it fixed and it's golden now.
It's pretty good.
So it's great.
It's pretty good. It's not much better than my PlayStation headset, but yeah, it's all right.
That will conclude our third video ever made. And guys, thank you for the recent support but on the first video. And I know that like the audio was okay, it wasn't the best. But now we solved that issue, and but I got a better mic, and everything is perfect now, guys. Guys, but now like let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. I'll be reading every single comment, and please subscribe and like the video, and please share the video around to others. And I wanted to say thank you, Jason, for being with me today.
It's no problem. I mean, I'm the one recording, so
Exactly.
I don't know how it would have gotten done otherwise, but yeah.
Exactly, yes, sir. But he's been a great help with the channel and the editing and the videoing, man.
Well,
Everything's been amazing. And I'll leave his channel in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to Voyager Arts YT. And please follow and subscribe to Clinch